Let's kick things off with a major shakeup in the UFC middleweight division. Following news that Dricus du Plessis is sidelined due to injury, Caio Borralho is stepping up and calling for a massive opportunity. Originally, Chimaev was expected to challenge du Plessis for the middleweight title at UFC 317 during International Fight Week. But with DDP out, the UFC is now scrambling to find a new opponent, and Borralho wants in. Borralho wasted no time making his intentions clear, posting on social media. I know a guy. UFC, you know who to call. I'll respect my brother, but I know a guy. Let's give this show to the fans. Chimaev responded with an old image of him lifting Borralho during training, a subtle jab meant to remind fans who dominated back in the day. Borralho clapped back. This time is real, my brother. No more helping to fight Nate. This is a real fight now. Let's do it. Me versus you for the interim middleweight belt. Borralho continued pushing, even dropping a call-out video on Instagram, tagging UFC brass Dana White and Hunter Campbell. Chimaev replied in the comments, if we fight 100 times, you will never win. But Borralho didn't flinch. If you say so, sign the contract and we will see. The Brazilian then claimed that Chimaev had already verbally agreed to the bout, stating, the only thing that makes sense is the interim belt. This fight will be bigger than him versus Dricus. Mark my words. Borralho is undefeated in the UFC and has quickly risen through the ranks since debuting in 2022. But with other names like Nassourdine Imavov in the mix, fans are left wondering, does Caio get the nod, or is he biting off more than he can chew? Meanwhile, Dricus du Plessis wasn't about to stay quiet. After seeing Chimaev's comments floating around, DDP took to social media to highlight a key stat. Has had 0 cancelled fights in the last 2.5 years. Chimaev has had 3. When a fan tried to poke holes in his logic by referencing a cancelled fight with Israel Adesanya, du Plessis responded, that was never signed. He made it clear, don't blame him for a fight that was never official. So what's next? Should the UFC rebook du Plessis versus Chimaev when he recovers? Or does Borralho deserve his moment now? Let us know your thoughts. Next up, welterweight contender Belal Muhammad is clapping back at Ilia Topuria following a subtle jab on the Joe Rogan Experience. During the podcast, Rogan joked about fighters not needing to be like Belal, prompting Topuria to laugh. Belal, however, didn't find it funny. Speaking to MMA Junkie, Belal said, has got little man syndrome. He's trying to act tough, play a character. He's not even good at trash talk. According to Belal, the beef started when he was asked about a potential Topuria versus Islam Makhachev matchup. Belal said Islam would dominate, which led to Topuria firing back with personal insults. Now, Belal's ready for war. You chirp at me. I'm going to clap right back. Belal also noted that Topuria is 2 weight classes below him and questioned why the Georgian fighter is calling out top lightweights before proving himself. Go fight Justin, Gaither, fight Arman, or fight Paddy. Own it. Will this spark an eventual showdown? Or is this just a war of words with no real weight behind it? Big news in the lightweight division. It looks like Paddy Pimblett may be heading toward a clash with former champ Charles Oliveira. Following Paddy's emphatic finish over Michael Chandler at UFC 314, he shot up to number 8 in the rankings and now finds himself on a collision course with the division's elite. Bruce Buffer even teased the potential fight during an interview with TMZ Sports. Charles Oliveira is probably the one he'll be coming up against. It's going to be a brawl for it all. Pimblett himself has expressed interest in fighting Oliveira, adding further fuel to the speculation. However, there's a catch. Oliveira has stated multiple times that he's only looking for title fights at this point in his career. Given that Oliveira is coming off a loss to Arman Tsarukyan and previously fell to Islam Makhachev, the UFC may need to get creative to make this bout happen. But make no mistake, if it does, it'll be a fan-favorite showdown. The heavyweight division continues to buzz with talk of John Jones versus Tom Aspinall. After months of speculation and mixed messages from Jones, Aspinall has revealed there may finally be movement. In a cryptic post, Aspinall said, I do know what's happening. I've had meetings with the UFC. I've been sworn to secrecy. But news is coming very, very soon. Jones has shown interest, but only for the right price. Meanwhile, Aspinall has kept the pressure on with subtle jabs, including the only juice you'll catch me on, referencing Jones' doping history. On his podcast, when asked to describe Jones in a few words, Aspinall simply said, strange guy. Could this long-anticipated clash happen as soon as this summer? Or will we be waiting into the fall? Either way, fans are on high alert. Last but not least, Arman Tsarukyan believes Islam Makhachev is avoiding a fight with Ilia Topuria to protect his legacy. According to Arman, Islam is wary of the backlash he'd receive for beating another fighter coming up from 145 pounds. If he beats Topuria, people will say again, "You beat a 145-0, Tsarukyan said. Instead, Arman believes he should be next in line. If Islam beats me, he's done in this division. He's beaten everyone. So, does Makhachev go after legacy or opportunity? Topuria or Tsarukyan? Who's next? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more updates as these stories develop.